You're about to be showered with favor. And I mean openly and publicly. And there's not going to be a way to hide it. Okay. So, whatever it is that you're stepping into, you need to embrace it. That is your key for what's happening here. You need to embrace this favor that's coming to you. For some of you guys, you may feel undeserving. You may feel unworthy. You may feel unqualified. But you know, the more unqualified you feel, the more you feel like, nah, it can't be me, is probably the more it will be you, because that's the way that God does it a lot, where he'll take the most unlikely person, the person that everybody thinks is beneath them or behind them or they're doing better than them. That is the person that God uses the most. And in your case, that may be you, or that may have been you back at one particular time. But now you're stepping into a season where even if you felt like you were blessed, get ready to feel even doubly blessed, okay? Double so, triple so, all right? There is favor over your life because of your faith. Okay, that's the key ingredient that has gotten a lot of you guys. What you're about to get is about to be a major life shift to where your life will never look the same. Okay, things are upgrading, things are changing. You're going to a different dimension. And these are all coming because of your level of faith. All right. So we're going to be kicking these vibes off with the center of the reading. What do we have for the collective? God wants to openly shower you with favor. Center of the reading. Ooh, the Queen of Cups. Where there it is. The first thing that I'm getting is a lot of you guys are about to be upgraded in your spiritual abilities, your relationship with God. Your intuition is being heightened, and a lot of your skills, a lot of the skills that you have a lot of gifts, you have a lot of skills. You're about to be put in the spotlight. And like I said, it's going to be things that you cannot hide. Okay. You're going to be publicly favored. Now, if you look at the Queen of Cups, I oftentimes reference her hair. I mean, look at both of these beautiful women. Okay. They stand out. If they were to walk into anywhere, boom, they would automatically stand out. And this is for some of you guys, spiritually speaking. This is how your spirit is when you enter the room. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, what's happening here is like you're being shifted into a different dimension. You're going to be doing things that you've never done before, trying things, maybe even looks and hairstyles and makeup and all kind of stuff that you never tried before. And these things are really going to enhance your presence, okay? Your energy, your vibe. Let's see what it's crossed by. Ooh, the Eight of Cups. Wow. So it's walking away from things, people, situations that no longer serve you. This is how you do it. And I'm saying this can be friends as well as lovers. This right here in this card represents an ex. And this person cannot believe that they are getting left. It's like, are you crazy? You gonna leave me? And the answer is yes. For a lot of you guys, you're leaving things. It could be job situations. But this is also speaking to energetic patterns, being caught up in patterns and repeating cycles over and over again. And you breaking free from those, and now you're in a different dimension. You're doing new things. You're seeing new things. You're manifesting new things. And for a lot of you guys, I keep getting, with the Eight of Cups, this is more so that mentality that you're not good enough. The mentality that you can't make that. You're not who you think you are. Like, imagine in your mind, in your heart, God gave you this vision, right, of this beautiful place. And, you know, you driving in nice foreigns and you have this, you know, mentality that you're mega human, you're superhuman. But then you're in an environment where people are telling you, no, you ain't this and that. You ain't all that. But you still hold the vision that God gave you anyway, regardless of who around you doesn't believe. And for that belief, still holding the vision and not letting somebody else ruin the vision that God gave you, for that, you are being rewarded. But somebody cannot believe you walked away. And then, of course, walking away and doing better. That's a double jab. Let's see what happened in the deep root of things. Like when we get to the core of it. Ooh, the Five of Cups. Now we got cups coming out all over the board. The Five of Cups. God is like, wait a minute, I got to pay you back for believing, because I heard them when they told you that you ain't who you think you are. You ain't all that. You know, God is saying, okay, wait a minute, because I know what I made you. I know what I put inside of you. I know what gifts and skills and talents that I gave to you. And I also knew that they wouldn't be able to see it. But your test is, do you see it? Do you believe me? And you did. And now the public favor The open favor, the proof, the facts, the evidence that it didn't matter what you think, it's what God said that matters. So with that 5 of Cups, you leaving a trail of broken hearts, or you're leaving a trail of, people who have to sit there and eat their own words. I mean, he's at the restaurant, he's drinking at the bar, he gonna have to eat them words. The server is about to come give him a plate of his own words. Okay, so 5 of Cups is all about sorrow, heartbreak. So this could be you as well, though. So it doesn't just have to be an opposite energy. It could be somewhere that you're sitting within your own emotional space where you're hurt, you're, sorrowful over things that have happened in the past. So that's something that you need to work on before this huge shift happens in your life, like a whole life switch. At the deep root of it, at the core, there is sadness. Okay. Let's see what we have in the recent past. How did we even get to this? The Knight of Coins. So you're laying out the groundwork, or you were laying out the groundwork for your future. Okay. Doing and making certain moves right now is securing your future in the long run. So even though there may be pain associated with certain things that you're leaving behind, letting go of, things are changing, and maybe you didn't want that to change in your life, these are all on the pathway to having a better future. So it's kind of like cry now, laugh later type energy. So whatever moves you're making is because it's setting you up for a very fine future. And also, I'm getting, for some of you guys, this is what you've been waiting for. This is the future that you've made moves back in the past. Like, different things that you tried, or maybe things that you were instructed to do that you did. You planted seeds in the past, and this is you getting ready to reap the harvest, okay? Seeds that you planted long ago. You'd be surprised how those things find you again, okay? So let's see what's crowning this entire thing. The Magician. I told you. It's crazy because I'm thinking about a magician standing there saying abracadabra, and we immediately see the magic trick. But what if you said abracadabra, and whatever it was that you said you were about to manifest and make appear, what if it took 10 years for it? Doesn't mean that it didn't come. It's just, it took 10 years. It didn't appear suddenly like the magician, but it doesn't mean you didn't use your magic. And so this is what I'm feeling for a lot of you guys, that this open favor is going to look like some type of magic, but it's something that you wanted. It's something that you said. It's something that you maybe had to endure the fact that a lot of people around you said that it's not possible. This magician is somebody who said abracadabra and it didn't show up in front of the audience and everyone started laughing. But then suddenly, 10 years later, boom. There it is. It just appears. And that's what it feels like. It feels like for some of you guys, let's say you've been working towards something for a very long time and it wasn't showing up. It wasn't showing up. You shaking your wand like, what's wrong with this thing? Trying to figure out, well, maybe I'm not a magician. But then suddenly it appears. And it's like, whoa. Okay. And so for a lot of you guys, this thing, again, is going to look like magic. Like for you, it may have been a long time, but for everybody else, it's like, man, that just happened. Let's see what's in the near future. Let's talk about the next 7 days. Ooh, the Page of Wands. Okay, so for some of you guys, you need to start getting yourself ready, getting your wardrobes ready, because there's about to be some networking events. You're about to get some invitations to go meet people, to see people. For a lot of you guys, I was getting that earlier, and I'm going to say it now because I kept getting it. It's something about fragrance oils, okay? Something about the way you're about to do something with your own scents, like how you layer your perfumes with your lotions and all of that. Or some of you guys are about to buy new perfumes, but it's something about the perfume that you're about to wear to the event. That's very, very key and important. I don't know who that's for specifically, but it's something about you going to some type of networking event, and it's going to be the perfume you wear, the fragrance oil that you wear, that's going to kind of like, boom, okay, set things off. All right. That's for somebody. But for everybody else, start getting your mind together for small events, small talk, walking down the street, hair blowing in the wind, looking good, feeling good, looking youthful. Some of you guys look about 5 to 7 years younger than you actually are. You're trying new things again. The next generation is looking and watching you because the way that you're doing something is going to be the way that it needs to be done. You really, really standing out. I mean, in the next 7 days, make sure that when you go out, you bossing it up, you looking good, you're smelling good, because something is coming your way and you want to make sure you're ready. Let's see what's the fear. Ooh, the King of Coins. Well, the King of Coins is either the person who we are talking about that you walked away from, you moved along and did something else, or maybe for some of you guys, you're worried that you won't find your king. Like, if I leave one person, will there be someone else? And what I'm feeling with that is, yes, for every round that you go up in vibrations, right? So for every alternate self, if you was your broke self, you would attract that person. If you was your rich self, you would attract that person, right? If you was your, I don't wear makeup or wig self, you would attract that person. And then in this reality, if you wear this and that and makeup and wigs and then you attract that person. For each alternate self, there is an alternate person. That's just what I feel in this case. So you have the power to still attract your match. Each round has a match for you. All right. Focus and munch on that. Also, what I'm getting for some of you guys, that's going to be the flex, like somebody else. So this King of Coins could be making this Five of Cups feel like, well, that's what I'm afraid of. That you would not only move on, but everything I said, I'm going to have to eat these words. And you moved on to somebody who had way more than I said you could get anyway. Let's see what you look like during this time. Ooh, wow. The Lovers. So like I said, you definitely got the vibes for this King of Coins type person. And I think it's going back to that fragrance oil. Somebody's just going to be like stuck on you. Like, they're not going to be able to like not want to stand next to you. You're going to hear them keep sniffing when they stand by you, like, and you're going to be like, did they just come by and sniff me? But no, you look like somebody's match. Like, that's what they want. You left one thing and here comes another. And like I said, for some of you guys, this is like, okay, I'm going to leave this relationship. And that was 10 years ago. And then you said, I'm going to find somebody else. Abracadabra. And the person like, yeah, still ain't did better than me, huh? And then all these years later, it's like, I was just waiting, or God was just waiting to put me in the right position. Okay. Now, the Lovers is a great balancing energy of masculine and feminine. So if this is just you and you're single, you're by yourself, this is you having a good balance of like boss chick type energy, but very much so divine goddess type energy. Okay. A great balance. But again, this whole vibe, you getting openly showered with favor, I feel like new eyes are about to be on you. And the way that like you are oozing just beauty and femininity, but you still very much so, you got to be strong out here. So you're very much so strong. You're a magician. You've been patient with your faith. And all of these things are starting to show openly and publicly. All right. Even if it's just your vibe, your energy. Let's see what's the hope. Ooh, the Six of Coins. And here is one of the other benefits of this next season of your life, that you're getting back what you put out. It's reciprocity. Okay. It's the reciprocity for me, that now you're in a time where there is a great balance. I believe in that person. That person believes in you. I genuinely support that person. That person genuinely supports me too. Friendships, charities, organizations, business, whatever it is, in whatever aspect, there's reciprocity. And a lot of you guys are about to receive back all the work that you've put in. The spiritual work. You went deep. You can't climb these heights unless you go that deep. And a lot of you guys have done that type of work, and you're about to receive back what it is that you planted. All right, let's talk about the next 30 days for the collective in this God wants to openly shower you with favor. The 8 of Wands. Ladies and gentlemen, we have communication. So some of you guys are about to be reached out to for, I don't know why I'm getting Risa energy. Y'all know who Risa is? She did that 50-part series on TikTok about who the F did I marry. And now there is this huge, she's in this huge campaign now. She's doing this and she's signed to that agency and she's doing these shows and she's talking on those guest shows. Like everything that she did in that relationship and all of the things that she suffered, finally walking away from it. And now look at all these opportunities. And that's Legion, 5 of Cups. If y'all know anything about that, you know who Legion is. And that's him now. All that line. And what did it get me? Okay. And now you have to watch her move up and move on and get Netflix deals and all these other deals and agency deals. Okay. So let's see what's the bottom of the deck. Ooh, the 8 of Swords. Now, I don't want to bring this 8 of Swords to anybody else but you. Okay. We're going to pretend like this is you, no matter what you are, no matter what gender you are. This 8 of Swords right here is all about coming out of your negative, doubtful mindset. Some of you guys have been given the vision specifically that you are that deal, that person. And the environment may be your past. It could be childhood trauma. It could be things that people have tried to sabotage you with. Everything in the whole world might have told you, listen, you are not going to become anything more than what we say. And you guys have had to believe in God, which is not the easiest thing to do on earth, even though it's God. How you not going to believe God? It's like everyone in the environment is telling you one thing and you have to believe through faith, not something you can see, taste, touch. The only place you can see it is in your mind. That's tough. So to do that, which is one of the toughest things to do on this planet, that's why you're being openly showered and rewarded. So to all the doubtful minds, to all the fearful minds, to all the minds that are ready to give up on yourself and the vision, I'm here today to tell you that you are literally almost there. You said abracadabra however long ago. And after all of this time, it's about to show up. So keep doing what you've been doing. Get excited because you're about to receive back way more than you thought. And all of everything that you've been through will be worth it. God wants to openly shower you with favor. So keep proclaiming the things that you know are to be true. And stay in your faith. You did. That's what I give you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share this video. Get in the comment section. Let me know how this resonates with you. And I'll see y'all in the next video.